Welcome. These are grammar lessons for Year 3 and 4 children, and this is Week 3, Lesson 1. The focus of our unit of work this week is to continue to improve the sentences we use. We started looking at this last week, and we're going to carry on this week. We will learn about how to extend our sentences and how to write more complex sentences. In this lesson, our learning objective is to be able to use conjunctions correctly. So by the time you have completed the work, you will know what type of word a conjunction is. You will also be able to identify conjunctions within sentences, and you will even be able to join sentences together by adding conjunctions. Let's start by thinking about what a conjunction is. A conjunction is a word which can be used to connect two sentences or clauses to make a more complex sentence. A conjunction joins our ideas together. There are different types of conjunction though, so let's have a look and find out a little bit more. A coordinating conjunction joins two simple sentences together. So in this example here, we have two simple sentences. I went to the shop, I bought a lolly. We can join those two simple sentences together using a coordinating conjunction. Our new sentence says, I went to the shop and I bought a lolly. By joining our two simple sentences together using a coordinating conjunction, we have made a new sentence which is called a compound sentence. There are 7 coordinating conjunctions, and if you have a look carefully on the screen, you might recognise this from your classroom. The 7 coordinating conjunctions are listed here for you. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. The second kind of conjunction that we're going to look at today is a subordinating conjunction. A subordinating conjunction introduces a subordinate clause. Now, a clause is just a part of a sentence. Let's have a look in a little bit more detail. I've got a sentence here that reads, because it is raining, we can't go outside. Now, this sentence is made up of 2 clauses. A main clause, which gives us the main piece of information in our sentence, and can also stand alone as a sentence. We could just have this clause by itself. We can't go outside. But in this case, we also have a subordinate clause. This subordinate clause gives us a little bit more information about the sentence. In this case, why we can't go outside. Because it is raining, we can't go outside. This clause here, our subordinate clause, can't stand on its own as a sentence. It wouldn't make sense. Because it is raining isn't a sentence on its own. It just gives us a little bit more information about our main clause. We call this our subordinate clause, and in this case, because is our subordinating conjunction. A little bit trickier, I know. Here are 10 of the most common subordinating conjunctions. They are used at the beginning of a subordinating clause, which is a clause that doesn't make sense on its own. I'll read them to you. If, since, as, when, although, while, after, before, until, and because. A little game for you to play. If you have someone that you can play with, pause the video for a moment and read through the instructions for this game. It's a challenge which will help you to practice using conjunctions to make compound and complex sentences. Here is the game board that you need to play. Now you can print this out if you're able, or you can just play it on the screen. You don't have to play the game now, you can play it later if you want to. Once you've played the game, have a go at this task here, where you can again practice using your conjunctions to join simple sentences together. Good luck, and I will see you tomorrow.